Welcome back, YouTubers. Today we're going to make a cheese ball. Great thing to have for Christmas dinner, or just for any occasion like I'm hungry and I want some damn food. I'm going to start off with two 8-ounce packs of cream cheese, and we're going to use the large jar of the Armour dried beef, and we have 2 things of green onions. We'll have to pick some of these out. They're already starting to turn. And we also have some worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, something like that. We're going to use some of that too. Well, anyway, pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up these packs of cream cheese. We're going to take them out of the foil wrap. You pretty much just plop them into a bowl. It's good if they're somewhat room temperature, because they'll be able to be molded better by your hands once you get to that stage. Toss that in there. Okay. And next we're going to break out these green onions here. And go ahead and pull off the ones that don't look so good. Alright, that's pretty good. These have already been rinsed off, so we're going to go ahead and start cutting them up. Off that one. You just want to cut them into small pieces. Try to get as much out of as we can here. And grab the other one. We'll go ahead and dump this one in. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab about half the jar of the dried beef out. Slice it in half. And then take and you just cut it into smaller kind of pieces, either triangle, rectangle, square, whichever is the easiest to cut them into, or you can tear it, either way. Alright, now that we get that all done, we're going to shove that in there too. Then we can add some of the sauce to it. You want to add, for a cheese ball that has 2 of the cream cheeses in it, you want to add about a little over a tablespoon and a half. I mean, you can add it to your liking. It's just going to make it more salty the more you add. Pretty much you want a color of the cream cheese itself to turn a light yellowy color. This is the recipe for the double cheese ball. This is actually enough to easily feed, I'd say, 6, 7 people, maybe more, and that's being pretty liberal with it. It's not actually a main meal. This is more of an appetizer kind of thing. You just kind of smoosh it together with your hands. Mix the dried beef and the green onion all in together. If you want to do a single cheese ball, which will do 3 to 4 people, you could just do 1 thing of cream cheese, 1 set of green onions, which is just the 1 banded thing together of the green onions. and then the smaller jar of the dried beef, or the smaller pack of dried beef. That'll give you how much you need. You can add as many green onions as you want, just add them to taste kind of thing. I just think it's good measure to add one set per the amount of cream cheese that you have. So if you have one cream cheese, add one set of green onions. Try to get the freshest ones you can. It'll really give it a better flavor. And then we're cutting these up, and we're going to cut up some more of the dried beef as well to cover the outside of it, to give it kind of a red and green outside, kind of a festive presentation. It's definitely great for the holiday season, right around Thanksgiving and Christmas. The red and the green really can set a table off real well. You can cut these into smaller pieces if you'd like, but this is as good as it really needs to be. You may actually require more to do what you need it to do, if you need it to cover the entire outside of the cheese ball. We're going to go ahead and cut up We're going to cut up the next thing of dried beef. And these can be in slightly bigger slices, since you're just going to cover the outside of the cheese ball with it. Actually going to add some more sauce to it before we add this outer layer. Give me another splash of that. That's good. Here we go, that's a little better. Oops, lost part of it. Cheese ball down. Cover it with the green onions here. Mush them into it. Usually this looks a lot better when I make it. Just kind of doing it really quickly, just to show you what goes in it, goes on it. Add the meat in now. Once your hands get so sticky from that cream cheese, it's hard to get it to come off your hands and go on the cheese ball like it's supposed to. It's definitely fun if you like getting your hands into food. Just make sure you clean your hands before you start, because that's just kind of gross. More cheese ball. That's alright, at least the counter's clean. We can just throw it back in. Alright. Add this last little bit of meat. Decide what you want to drop. And then you could even garnish with some of the green onions and, my eyes are watering, green onions and meat around the cheese ball on a nice platter. And you want to serve these with either club crackers or a Ritz type cracker, a round kind of cracker, rectangular cracker, or you can also serve it on squares of toast, or any kind of dry, crunchy thing like that. I'm sure you could even try it with potato chips if you really wanted to. And that's how you make a basic cheese ball. There's no nuts or anything like that in it, so it's just basic green onions, dried beef, cream cheese, and Worcestershire sauce. And if you know how to pronounce that correctly, leave me a video response below. And if you like my cooking and you'd like to see some more, also leave me a comment, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and come back and watch some more videos. Thanks for watching.